Oh, how's about that then? Lovely, lovely, lovely. How are you? Been away, been a bit busy, I say. Oh, a young friend of mine. Now then, what's going on? Well, all over the media, everywhere, it's about Russell Brand. Oh, Russell's a rapist. Oh, Russell's sexually abusing. Oh, Russell, he tried to kiss me and I didn't like the smell of his breath. Oh, he'd been eating pickled eggs. That's not a criminal offence. Quite the reverse. Now then, what this is, it's clearly character assassination. You know, people are coming out of the woodwork after a few quid. They're coming up with these stories and they're publishing them. They haven't been investigated, not properly by the police. All the parties have not been interviewed, just the complainants, you see. Diabolical. He's absolutely innocent. He didn't need to. He was a good-looking fella. Not quite as good-looking as me, but he had his moments, you see. I give him a bit of advice when he was younger. He says, how should I dress? Should I dress really sharp? I said, no. Dress like a cunt. Walk around with your hair looking like you got dragged through an edge. Everybody trusts you. Yeah. I give Boris Johnson the same advice, I say. Just be a scruffy bastard. I say, get away with murder. All those millions used to raise for Stoke Mandeville. I cream the top off that, tax-free, you see, down the local bookies with it, you see. Betting on horses, down the casino, drinking, drugging, the whole lot. You don't even know the half of it. Used to sell ringer cars that I knew were unsafe. The people would eventually die in them. I don't give a fuck. Money has no conscience. And as far as this Russell Brand goes, it's obvious he's not guilty. He didn't do anything wrong. Anything at all. You see. Criminalising sex, you see, makes perverts of us all. You see. That's the society we live in, the sick society that we live in. They were quite happy having sex with him 15 years ago. Now they're fat, middle-aged, got a couple of kids, single mums, and they're like, oh, he raped me, the dirty devil, you see. And people believe him. There's no truth in it whatsoever, ever. If I caught any of those dirty slags making these false accusations against my friend Russell Brand, I'll tie him up in the boiler room till I'm fucking ready for him. 2 o'clock in the morning. Zero tolerance, you say. They'll be begging to leave. Always get them in the back of the camper van. So I've got my tape recorder in there, and I'll do those interviews with all those so-called victims. I'll teach them what molestation's about. Oh, don't you worry. Lovely, you say. Wonderful. I don't believe the media. All a load of rubbish. BBC's been going downhill for years. Ever since they finished Top of the Pops. The best bloody show they ever had. Apart from Jim Will Fix It, you say. The rubbish they're showing these days. Oh, terrible. Anyway, we've got any commenters in? You've got a question for your Uncle Jimmy? Just sit on my knee, and I'll see if I can fix it for you. I say, The Godfather. Wonderful. Marvellous. Right then, we're not getting much interest. Them's the breaks, you see. People too busy watching these scurrilous mainstream media, the legacy media, the old-fashioned rubbish media. That's why they're doing it. They're jealous of Russell Brand. Dirty slags. You see, Channel 4, you know, biting the hand that fed him. If it wasn't for Russell Brand, that big brother, he was practically dead. Nobody watching it. Until I went on an episode, and those viewing figures rocketed right up. Mega stardom, you see. That's what Russell Brand is. He's a mega star. And because he quit Channel 4, said, don't want to do your big brother anymore, the knives were out. and his days were numbered, and it's all a stitch up. Just like Rolf Harris and Gary Glitter, they were innocent as well. You see, and these dirty slags, these journalists, and these coppers, you see, and these bent judges, all taking a bong. You see, get your bung in first. Oh, they're not bent coppers when they take bribes off you. They're good fellas, you see. That's what we like. Obviously, Russell wasn't paying enough bribes along the way. You see, that's his fault. That's why I skimmed all the money off those charities I used to run marathons for. Always kept a few grand in my pockets, you see, just in case you need to grease somebody's palm up, you see, for not guilty. Not even arrested or even investigated. Oh dear, the statement's disappeared. There's no evidence. That's what you want. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, Winter's coming, thinking of paying a trip to the cottage up Glencoe, see how that's doing. Hopefully it's died down a bit now, and there won't be any bloody vandalism. Cost me a bloody fortune getting the windows put back into that place. Wonderful. Right, I'm off then, but I will be back, I can assure you. See you later. Oh, as it happens, goodness gracious.